guy. He had a pretty normal life until he fell into a freeze, and he didn't get free until 2385. They designated him as unemployed and they put a chip in his brain. But maybe with the help of Phil and Mike, you can avoid going insane. Wake me up from this Orwellian nightmare. The Orwellian Nightmare Society. The Orwellian Nightmare Society. The ONS.
And that's all we've got.
That's not a lot of cash.
So what happened to the unemployment checks we got from Big Brother last week?
We bought that bouncy castle.
Hey, new rule. No spending all our money the day after Bartles and James night.
Here, here. You know, as rational human beings, I think there's only one thing that we can do. Decide who gets eaten first. Damn it!
Alright, you guys know the rules. First one who dies gets eaten.
Well, this is a sorry state of affairs.
Hi, Big Brother.
Tisk tisk, friends turning on friends indoors. You three should know to take your blood sports outdoors so the blood doesn't stain the carpet.
Yes, Big Brother.
You know what this means.
Education time.
What is money? Who am I? Does this look infected?
Have either of you guys seen School of Business?
Very poorly directed.
Figures.
$2.98.
That's how much money it takes to put a hit on your
A
girlfriend.
gallon of paint.
Clean, refreshing paint.
It's Friday morning and Tom Havens is to buy the paint after school today.
Oh, well, if he has to buy
To
paint
make the
after
purchase,
school...
his father
wait,
gives
what?
him a $5 bill. A crisp, new $5 bill that he received at the bank yesterday.
In between visits
This
to the Turkish
particular piece of
bathhouse.
money is just starting in circulation. What will happen to it?
It'll get broken and
What will it
spent
be
on
used
strippers.
for? What can money be used for? What is money, anyway?
Who are you? Why are you in my
After
bathrobe?
school, the $5 bill goes to a hardware store
And buys a
where
sniper
Tom
rifle.
uses to
It
buy
climbs
paint.
to the top of Water Tower. It
This is
screams,
one of the
"Can you
most
break a
powerful
five?
ways to
Boom!
use
Can you
as a
break a
medium of
five?
exchange
Boom!"
for goods.
Can be heard between the
Tom
sobs and the
exchanges a
gunfire and the
certain amount of money
pandemonium
for a
on the
gallon
streets
of paint.
below.
The clerk naturally accepts the money, and he gives Tom a smaller amount of money in change.
It's your protection money, kid. Just don't wreck my store, okay?
And so the $5 bill has found its way into this cash register.
Drunk and mumbling
But
about aliens.
It doesn't stay long. It's to be used to pay Mr. Kelly an electric work he has just done in the store.
He's doing his
The store
lines
is
while
not
going up
paying
the
for wire
five.
or fixtures and special services. This is another use for money, as a medium of exchange for services as well as for goods.
Goods and services, right.
The $5
Economy.
bill is moving fast.
Hopped up on
That's
meth.
because it's so convenient to use in business transactions.
Trading goats takes
In fact,
forever.
It's hard to imagine doing business without money.
Congratulations,
Yet
you
for
hit on the
thousands of
essence
years,
of
people
business.
did get
Money.
along without money.
They were saps
In
who
primitive
didn't know
days,
happiness.
living was simple, and each family produced whatever it needed.
This carpet, made of their
The
hair.
first kind of business was barter. A good stone cutter, for instance,
Bam!
might make a
Bam!
few extra tools and simply trade
We're gonna
them
do
for
this trade
furs
nice and
other things
slow.
he wanted.
Place it on the grass.
It was easy.
There you
There was
go.
no need for money.
Then women started charging for
Even
sex.
today,
Hey,
barter
they're
has
playing
its
Star Trek
place.
Russian roulette.
Not long ago, Tom Havens got a spotlight for his bike by trading a catcher's mitt for it.
Tom overpaid.
Swapping like this works well between friends.
And consenting adults.
But-
Asp.
What would you trade in a hardware store for a gallon of paint?
Your sister?
And how would the store owner get the paint and the other goods he sells?
Looting?
What could he trade with all the people who had a hand in transporting the goods to his store?
Longing glances
What
across
could he
the room.
possibly swap with all the stockholders of the hundreds of factories that produced the goods?
His wife is only one
How
woman.
could he barter with every individual workman who played a part in the manufacture of each article?
How could he, the bastard?
No, life today is too complex.
So give up.
People are too dependent upon each other. Jobs are too highly specialized for us to do business by barter. And that's why we depend on money as a quick and easy medium of exchange.
I wonder whatever happened to
Thus,
that
instead
five.
of doing a certain
yeah.
amount of electrical work in exchange for gasoline, Mr. Kelly pays for the gas with, yes, the same $5 bill he received at the hardware store.
It's back!
Yay!
Science of modern money has evolved from an age-old search for a satisfactory medium of exchange. Out of the simple barter of primitive people, spearheads became one of the first articles used as money. Shells have also served as money. Wampum was used by the American Indians. and hundreds of other articles have been money to various people at various times. But none of these met all the requirements of good money. Money should be something of value, yet who but a huntsman has any use for spearheads?
Joe the serial
The value
killer?
should be obvious and uniform. Who but an expert knows what this fur pelt is worth?
And here's another
Money
random
should
thing.
be easy to carry about. Metal rods certainly aren't.
Eat it, Metal Rod
Money
Council.
should be divisible. How do you make change when the price is half a cow?
I think the answer
Money
to that
should
would be pretty
durable.
obvious, King Solomon.
Too much salt money got caught in the rain.
Oh God, save the iron
Out of
rods
such
from
trying
rusting!
But they're
experiences,
too heavy to carry
gold and
around.
silver emerged as the most durable, most convenient,
Most sexy?
satisfactory money. For greater convenience, men started stamping out gold and silver coins with values imprinted on them.
Then nerds collect
Later,
them.
governments took over the exclusive function of coining money.
They're dicks like that.
Because unscrupulous men began to cover cheap metal discs with gold and silver plating.
Like this Easter chocolate.
So today in the United States, any money is counterfeit and so worthless unless issued by the federal government. And anyone who knowingly tries to spend counterfeit money may be fined a large amount and sent to jail.
Where he will not pass go and not recreate
The coins we
$200.
use are made in one of the 3 mints of the United States Treasury, located in San Francisco, Denver, and Philadelphia.
But they all look pretty much like this.
And from the Bureau of Engraving and Printing in Washington comes our paper money.
Hey guys, do you think they're all about the Benjamins?
including,
Huh?
of course,
Boo!
You
the
suck!
$5 bill of this story.
So it's like Robert Altman's
That
gun?
represents the final stage in the evolution of modern money.
Super money!
For
20
while
feet
metal
tall
coins
with
or handy
giant
to
teeth
deal
and
small amounts of
fire-breathing
money,
paws!
When transactions require larger amounts, paper money is far more practical.
And sexy.
A
We're not
$5
going
bill,
through this
for
again.
example, is much easier to handle than, say, $5 in dime.
But does less damage when
And
you
just
roll
imagine
someone.
buying something that costs $100 and paying for it with 10,000 cents.
Imagine it right now. Close
So
your
the values
eyes.
of the money we use every day are the values fixed by the government.
The all-knowing,
The
wonderful
paper bills
government.
and even the coins are not in themselves actually worth the amounts they represent.
Confused?
Their
You
face
will be.
values, however, are guaranteed not only by huge reserves of gold and silver,
Under my
but
mattress.
by the stability of the government, which fixed those values.
And is completely
As long
unfallible.
as people remain confident that our government is strong and secure, they will continue freely to accept and spend its money without questioning the value, as they have done with our $5 bill.
So basically, money
Which
exists
is
based
now
on
about
people's
to move
belief,
again.
like Tinkerbell or God?
Because
Basically.
Mrs.
Hold
Moore
on, just a
has
second.
come in to cash a check.
Okay.
What did you
A
do?
check is
I
not
believed
money.
in the power
It
of
is one
commerce.
kind of substitute for money. Its value
Hello,
is guaranteed
I bring you
not
a
by the
nicer
government,
slice of piece of
but
pie.
by the
Oh,
person
thanks. How
who
much do I
signs
owe you?
$15.
Since
That's
the
$5
last
each, guys.
station
We don't
knows
have that
Mrs.
kind of
Moore,
money,
he
Mike.
is
Sure
willing
you
to take
do.
her
Just
word
believe in
that
the
she
power
has
of
enough money in the
commerce.
bank to
Oh,
make the
hey,
check
look
good.
at that.
So
That's a
he
good
cashes it
tip.
for her. Saturday morning finds the $5 bill still in Mrs. Moore's purse. How will she use it?
Good morning. May I help you?
Yes. Can you tell me the price of those bookends in the window?
Yes, that pair is $8.75 and most attractive.
Like my
I'm
flat
afraid that's
chest.
more than I care to spend. Do you have a cheaper pair?
Not the ones in your
I do
shirts,
have
but the
one
ones
pair
on your
that's
shelves.
exceptional value.
It's the fabled transaction scene between Olive Oil and the lady from
It's really worth
Poltergeist.
$6.50, but it's on sale at just $5.
The owners have got a gambling problem. Everything a must-a-go.
So, I get off work at 6. Want
I'll
to get a
take them,
drink?
please.
The bookshelves, not your
They're very
boots.
good looking and certainly worth $5.
Let's make it this easy.
Worth
You give me the
$5.
money, I give you the
Yes, since
bookend.
the
I wrap it
value
up
of
in
our
a
money is
paper and
fixed
make
by
it
the
look
government.
gooder for you.
We use it as a standard for measuring other values. So money is not only a medium of exchange, but also a standard of value.
That is worth less than the
At 1 o'clock
Canadian
Saturday
standard of
afternoon,
value.
The $5 bill is transferred from the cash register in the gift shop to the pay envelope of Virginia Height, the clerk who sold Mrs. Moore the bookend.
Yeah, she needs the
And
money
when
to
Miss
pay off her
Height goes
dead
to
fox
spend the
habit.
bill, she learns how money serves still another purpose.
Hello.
Hi.
You want to make another payment on your radio?
Well, yes.
Sheila, could you read the script and
but I
stop
see
trying
the
to
price
improvise?
has gone up since I bought it.
Well, don't worry about that. You have to pay only the original price of $30.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Your balance is just $15.
I was so sure the price when I bought it was only $30.
The fabled $35
So we
argument
see how
between
money
Marion
serves
50s
as a
lady and
standard
Green
for
Lantern
future
villain
payments.
Sinestro.
A yardstick by which we measure the value of anything bought or sold to be paid for in the future.
And thought of
What
in
of
the
$5
past!
Soon its adventures take a strange turn.
Into a crack-a-strewn
This
alley.
radio shop is where Tom Havens works after school and on Saturday.
To pay for his World of
When he's
Warcraft
finished
habit.
his work for the week, he gets a $5 bill.
Because it's
As
the
we've seen, it
50s.
could be the same $5 bill his father gave him to buy the paint. And where did his father get it?
Some mookie hustled at the pool
From
hall.
the bank. And it's going back there.
Whether Tom likes it
Tom
or not.
deposits the $5 bill in his savings account. He deposits his money every week, storing it up for his future needs.
Like a Mamma
This
Mia
way, he's
ticket.
using
In
money
the
as a
future,
storehouse
Tom
of
is gonna
value.
spend a lot of money
Thus, our
on
$5
ABBA-based
bill has
musicals.
completed one round trip from the bank and back.
Hey, that book contains all the missing Enron money.
Tom first used it as a medium of exchange for goods.
In case you forgot what just
Mr. Kelly
happened.
received it as a medium of exchange for services.
And sex was never so cheap.
It was convenient for him to carry around and use for any business transaction. And no one ever questioned that it was worth $5 because its value has been fixed and guaranteed by the government.
Who can do no wrong.
When Mrs. Moore made her purchase, she used money as a standard of value.
Because she didn't watch this film.
And Miss Height found that money is also a standard of future payment.
Retrofitting DeLoreans and
When the
whatnot.
bill returned to Tom, he used it as a storehouse of value.
Now Tom's in jail.
Now it's back in the bank. But it will pass through many, many
His
more
hands remind me of our
before it
pizza
is
shop.
worn out and withdrawn from circulation.
Then shot and left to die in a field.
It may even go along with some world traveler who will soon exchange it for an equal value of money of some other nation.
Though it will probably be
For
spent
modern
on an
money,
American Idol text vote.
Convenient to use, easy to recognize, and universally accepted for the value fixed by a stable government.
But our government's got the
It is
stability of a
money
drunk
which makes
ex-girlfriend.
possible our complex international society of business, trade, and travel.
This is Gordon Gecko, reminding you that money makes the world go round and greed is good. Worship the almighty dollar, and remember, money buys happiness. Good night, everyone.
So, in the movie Night of the Leapless, where they have these giant rabbits just running across models, it's hysterical because, like, you totally know that they're just little rabbits, you know? But they look giant on the screen. I mean, that's movie magic.
I never saw that movie.
Oh, you have to see that movie. I'm telling you, it's
Mike,
got...
pizza guy.
Hey, Doug. It's got everything that you would want. It's got some Italians, it's got pizza, it's got rabbits eating pizza, it's got turnips, it's got just everything that you like. I mean, everything that you put on a pizza is in that movie.
I have to see that.
You have to see.
Mike, pizza guy.
Yeah. Hi, Doug. Yeah. No, anyway, go rent it. In fact, I'll watch it with you. Bring another pizza and we'll watch this movie.
But of course.
Yeah, and we'll have some beers and stuff. It'll be fun. The black rabbits are the funny ones. You know.
I'll bring us some Peroni.
There's
Mike, pizza guy.
Doug. What the heck?
Hey, where'd this cloning machine come from?
Dogs!